Hello, hello, my lovely people. I'm Ghostly Cozy, and this is Scarlet Hollow. A little bit warnings. First of all, something I forgot to do was that this game is not. It's a horror video game, and it is not for everyone. So what I will be doing is that I'm going to pin the trigger warnings that the game has. They have a setup on their Steam page. They created a website that you can check. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pin the trigger warnings for this first chapter, which is the one we're gonna be playing, and hopefully everyone who comes into the stream knows, hey, these are the trigger warnings that you should look out for. I'm also gonna be adding them on the video for YouTube, so do not worry if you haven't seen this on YouTube. You're probably seeing already a print or a text message saying these are the triggers you should be expecting. Okay, so these are all the trigger warnings you should expect for the stream. Every time I play a game where I know shit is gonna be a little bit intense, I always try to let everyone know, hey, this kind of thing is something you should expect to find during the stream. If it happens to be something you do not feel comfortable with, you are not familiar, or it is simply something that may trigger you, I always take it into account, and I always say, hey, if you do not feel comfortable, please do not watch it. I do not care about views if it means your well-being is impacted by it. If you cannot watch this, please feel free to leave the stream, shut down the video, whatever it is you're doing. I'm 100% okay with that. I just want to make sure that everyone who comes into these things understands what they're getting themselves into, and they have a sense of they have already been warned. If I'm staying, it's because of my own choice, and I'm the one who's making the decision to stay. So I'm leaving the pin message for the duration of the stream, even if you're gonna join, people who are gonna be joining maybe in the middle of it, no worries whatsoever. The message is there. Everything is already established, and so you already know. If you do not feel comfortable, please leave the stream. I am 100% okay with that. About Scarlet Hollow, funny enough, I've heard about Scarlet Hollow so back, way before Slay the Princess ever came to be, and I always found it really interesting, but I never really attempted to play it because for some reason I was like, oh, the game is not full, you know, they're still releasing episodes. It had been a while since they released a new episode, so I was like, okay, let me just wait, because I've seen stuff about them updating the episodes, adding new stuff, recreating some scenes. Let me give them time to cook, you know? Let me give them time to prepare everything so that it builds up into a good thing that I might want to. And recently, they're actually releasing their 5th episode. If I'm not mistaken, they're releasing it in 2 parts. The first part is going to release today, and the second part is going to release on the 20th of February. So with them already announcing like, hey, we're adding new stuff, I figured, why not? This is the perfect time to start the game, see if I'm into it, see if it's something I'd appreciate. It does give off the vibe that is something I would be down to play, like a choice-based games, point and click, horror, which is something we all know at this point I'm into very much. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what this game has to offer. I'm really excited to see what the creators of Scarlet Hollow had in store for us. So without further ado, let's get started. Your name. Ghost. Always Ghost. That's what I call myself all the time. I'm not gonna get ghostly. I feel like Ghost is a better name. I live in the city of Can I just put anything? Can I really do it? Can I do it? No! Boobies! I come from boobies! Yes, does not impact gameplay. Oh, hell yeah! You can choose your pronouns? That's so cool! Oh, select 2 traits. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. Powerful build, mystical, talk to animals, street smart, hot, book smart, Kenai. Ooh! Okay, powerful build. Tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, an imposing presence that commands the room. A mean right hook. Oh, hell yeah! I'm a beast! Mystical, strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Talk to animals. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Street smart. Good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker. You can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. Ooh, street smart is good. Kenai. Observant with the knack for picking up small details. Empathetic. Book smart. Well-read and rational. Possesses a wealth of esoteric knowledge and no one user. Talented researcher. Extremely good looking, natural flirt. People just like you probably because you're good first. I think street smart is definitely something I'm picking because I feel like it's important to be able to read the room, and also maybe between keen eye or book smart. One of these two is really Alright, I'm rational as well. Okay, I'm going keen eye. Street smarts and keen eye feel like something I really want to add for the first time. If I like it, the flight game, I'm definitely gonna be playing it with other different characteristics. But right now, I think I'm gonna go with this too. Yeah. Oh damn! Jolt awake at the bus as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you've only just managed to start drifting off. Now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is confusing. Confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. As your mind continues to reassert its existence in the walking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that would have made unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl Nate Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyway, as I was saying... Oh no, he's still here? He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. Holy shit! 5 hours without pausing? Son, where are your lungs? Sir, where are your lungs? Jesus! You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly. That was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff. You know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that kind of thing. Being illness. Wait, what? Show chaos! Now, hold on. I'm gonna use my traits for now. You begin to cough and your eyes start to water on command. Pretending to be sick has always been one of the better ways to get people to leave you alone in strange places. Oh, are you sick? That's alright. I'm pretty sure I've already had whatever you got. I'm sick all the time. Gotta keep my immune system on its toes, you know? This girl comes up to us swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and said it hurt a lot. I guess she really was mad, not explain. She kept swinging. Soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. But I didn't have to push her. He had a good laugh and fished her out. Her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We were on the highway out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that. We've been on and off for about a year. It's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me. Like, for real. And jeez, you ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? I've never felt this way about another person. I find it alarming that you have. Why you tell me this? You don't know me. Oh yeah, all the time. Never follow through with it, of course. I find it alarming that you have. I have never felt that way about another person. I find it alarming that you have. You're young. You'll get it when somebody tried to break your heart one day. Changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. It's like, go to kill that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now. I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. I don't know if I'm like into that stuff. I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I always wanted to go there. Oh shit, someone's calling me. Hold up, boys. We are back. Sorry about that, boys. Sometimes people just be calling you and you have to put up with it. Hold on, let me just... Yes. Okay, everything good? Everything good. Sweet. That's what I want. Okay. Okay. So let's see. What are options? Okay, smart move. Get out while you can. That's interesting. Your girlfriend's giving birth right now. You're thinking about ditching her to have fun in New York. Hey, driver, how much longer till the next stop? Do you love her enough to make her work? Ow, this fucking guy has his girlfriend about to give birth, and he's like, oh, I should just go to New York. I feel like she doesn't need that kind of support. I feel like she doesn't need that kind of support. Your girlfriend's giving birth right now. You're thinking about ditching her to go have fun in New York? Does she try to break up with you and you threaten to kill her? Hey, now, I never threatened to kill her. You just told me you did. Okay, maybe over text. Just a little. Fatherhood's scary. Plus her mom's there, so it's not like she's alone. Mom doesn't like me much. That probably just makes things super stressful. I wonder why she doesn't like you. I wonder why she doesn't like him. She'll understand. She'll chill. Anyway, where did you say you were headed? I didn't. No need to be hasty. I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. So if you aren't getting off from a stop, you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride pretty often, so I know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way, though. Come to think of it, I had a couple of buddies went up there to work in the mine. It's a coal mine up in the holler, you see. There's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. Never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks. My buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while, now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I got something for you. The stranger rifles through the bag and presenting a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. Got them at a gas station a few bucks back. Noticed you haven't eaten much. I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag. I don't want to carry them anymore. Tips. Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes a new fact about who you are. Yeah, no, thank you. I'm not taking food from a damn stranger, especially a stranger who just admitted he wanted to kill his girlfriend. You put your hand up and say no. I'm not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal. Assuming nothing goes wrong, best to have them in hand. The young man sets the peanuts down in the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. Wait, that got out of you. Safe travels, friend. God. Do I take the peanuts? Just like that, you're alone. The stranger's peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. Jesus. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though, for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much there's a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you in its place behind. There he goes. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from a few public photos on her Facebook page. She's her cousin, Tabitha. She looks annoyed to be here. Yeah, give it the condolences. I mean, it was her mom who just died. Sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Yeah, great. Thank you. Let's get back to the state. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. Oof. Doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains this icy silence. You focus on the road. Dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. I mean, I feel like she doesn't really want to talk at this point. I can't believe we never actually met. I guess we're both members of the damn mom clubs now, huh? I think I'm gonna go with the funeral. So, the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Yep. Like I told you. Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know the stuff isn't easy. Have you worked out all the details? Yeah. Yeah. Let's be empathetic about this. Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know the stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just needed a coffin, someone to dig a hole. Oof. So, how you holding up? Fine. You don't have to hide your feeling we're family, even if we just met. You seem tense. You know, we could talk to you. I went through something similar when my own mom passed. I think I'm gonna go with the street smart instead of the keen eye, because it feels like a bitch is gonna I feel like she's gonna judge us either way if we say like, oh, I get what you're saying, but I feel like if we go like, oh, dude, you can talk to me, you don't have to like be afraid of opening up to me. Look at her face, she's so pissed. She's so pissed. You don't have to hide how you're feeling around me. We're family, even if we just met. She sighs a particular heavy sigh. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. Yeah, let's just remain silent. You know what? Maybe ask her if we never met before. I can't believe we never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. I don't know what my mom did to piss off this side of the family. I know you're going through a lot right now, but that comment was unnecessary. Is there bad blood between us? You don't know me. I don't know what my mom's problem was with this side of family. I don't know why my mom left, what kind of grudge she had against the side of family. I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Maybe this option. So like, I get that you had problems with my mom, and I get that there was some issues, but like, dude, I understand that it's not on me. I didn't know about this shit. You know? Like, bro, I couldn't have done anything, and even if I wanted to. Whatever. What's done is done. Still okay? Okay. Okay, let's not say the mom's club. That feels wrong. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. She feels like she's a very closed off person, so I don't really want to, push too hard, because I feel like that's going to be a problem if I do decide to go down that road. Here it is, the Scarlet State. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in great cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Damn, this is actually very beautiful. I will know. This is actually very beautiful. You're hit with the blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to the family humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. Only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. This place is falling apart! What are these answers? I thought y'all were loaded. Can't you afford to fix this dump? Oh man. It's beautiful. I don't think I've ever been in a building that feels as powerful as this. Ah, let's be honest. It's very, very, very beautiful. I think it's a beautiful place. It couldn't be, like, it may be dusty and it may be old. That doesn't mean it's not a beautiful place. Cool, thanks. Shall we begin our tour? Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor. You do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, the woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. You need any food, there's fixing for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Some explore options prevent you from taking others. Oh. Oh, so I may stop myself from taking certain options. Sweet. What if I want ice cream? Awesome, it's nice. You said someone actually cleans this place. Have you ever actually seen what happens, or this person just say they didn't leave? Yeah, is there some place in town to buy food? I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere else in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I wouldn't be going with you. Sweet. I mean, she clearly hates me, so like I'm going to maintain a certain level of respect because like she's grieving, and I understand when you're grieving, your thought process isn't necessarily the best. But dude, I'm not gonna be, you know, like, oh, you should have thought about me. Let's just say sweet thanks. Cool. Good talk. It's nice. It's a kitchen. I love PJs. How do you know? It was one of my favorites. Oh my god! That was an achievement! That was an achievement to get her to smile! Oh my god, that was an achievement to get her to smile. That smile can't be real. I didn't. Good for you. Okay, what's next? Bathroom, follow me. Oh, by the way, does this thing save automatically? Oh no, it doesn't. I really should have been doing this. Okay, what's this thing? Oh, it's my stuff. So nothing so far. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Leave the cat be. He's not gonna let you pet. Let me just ask if it's her cat. Is that your cat? What's his name? Fro. Do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Now leave the cat be. Leave the cat alone. I have a cat, and he can be very cuddly when he wants to be, but like when that cat does not want to be pet, he will let you know, like, get me the fuck out of here and stop annoying me. Shall move on, the bathroom awaits. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. For the time being, you feel lucky to not have fallen through the floor. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corner of the room. Mystery stains paint the floor. This is the worst bathroom. I've never left the toilet paper. Yes. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh, that is disgusting. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Nah, use it. Do it. Use that. A toilet is a toiler. You know? Listen, if you spent hours not going to the bathroom, just don't sit on it. Or better yet, grab some toilet paper, put it on the seat, and sit your ass down. Like, if it works, a toilet is a toilet. Your business needs doing. This is good as a place. You do what you must. Rejoin your cousin in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop of the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. Jeannie washed them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rain about kid to get her to it. You better be grateful. Closet is full of old family stuff. You can't hang your clothes up. You can use the dresser. Should be empty. Okay. I guess I'll get set. Used to sleep here. It seems a little dusty. I think I'm gonna go with all the boxes. What's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. Do you need help move them? Ooh. Tabitha eyes bites you up and down for a moment. No. What a dump! I hate it! Oh, I used to sleep here. When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here. Now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Sweet. Guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take it back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties. You'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect me to see much of me. Some dialogues will open additional conversation. Others down the line. Ooh, sweet. I won't keep you. You should hang out when you get back. Are you sure you're okay? Did I do something wrong? Are you sure you can take the day off? You know, we don't have to inherit our parents' red blood. We can start fresh now. It does this. I think I'm gonna go with that one. Like, see if she's maybe open to building like a better relationship. You know, we don't have to inherit our parents' bad blood. We can start fresh now that it's just us. Okay. I'm sorry I've been testy since you've gotten here. You've just been too nice. The last thing I need right now is someone sucking up to me every 5 minutes. Please just stay out of my hair until later, okay? I have work to do. Okay, no. No, she already said she wants to like be left alone for a little bit. I don't think I won't. Okay, let tell her to leave. Yeah, let's like build this a friendship and this relationship on like her terms for now, because I feel like the fact that she's been like so like angry and kind of like persistent per se on like keeping this bad beef that the parents had. It's like she must have heard so many bad things about my character that it's like I can't trust this person, because from what I've heard the entire time I've been here, I've just heard bad things. So let me just keep you at a distance. So I feel like for now the best thing we can do is just give her a little bit of space and maybe build this friendship over time. Are we all set then? See you tonight. The brother leads through the front door. Now it's just you and the sprawling, decrepit state. Ooh. Straight to the forbidden wings. Nah, let me go saddle first. The aches and pains of your journey sink into your bones. You stumble back up the stairs, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Ooh, nah, not the... Ooh, the painting. Must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin till a week ago. It's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That's it. That is. She's actually in the mood for conversation. Okay. Check the closet first. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this in the closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. Just pick it up. Of course you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads, property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. Close the closet behind you. Put your spare clothes. That's so cute. You drag your suitcase over to the dresser over the bottom, and an opossum lurks within. It's quiet but angry. Oh, pardon me. No, don't smack me. Pardon me. Gently close the drawer, leaving the marsupial in peace. This drawer belongs to the opossum. There's nothing you can do about it. Exactly. That's his bedroom. He deserves respect. You open the top drawer next. It's empty. As good a place as you'll find to put your clothes. Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you have been better off keeping your clothes on in your nice clean bag. There's no going back now. Look out the window. See what happens. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. Once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the bird song. Yeah, definitely do that. Alright. Leave. That's enough. Seems like there's much else to do right now. Maybe get some food and then go to town. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only thing that's louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. The PB&J sound exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach overweigh your fear of food poisons. Get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly bread, a plate, and a knife. Search the cabinets. Maybe we can find something there. Cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware. Oddly enough, the utensils. The mug? And the shot. I survived Dev's 50. It reads I survived Dev's 50. Her aunt's name was Pearl Ann, so this wasn't for her 50. From the few stories you've heard from your mom, Pearl Ann wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Maybe it belongs to Janie. Imagine you might need an alcoholic beverage to get through cleaning this place, especially with Tabitha's sour face peering over her shoulder. Okay, and the mug. I was blown away at Blowing Rock now, North Carolina. No! Shit! I didn't read it. Okay. And it reads, it was blown away. I was blown away at Blowing Rock, no sea. And see, your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only a few weeks, a few hours from the state. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sites before heading home. Grab a plate and a butter knife. All you need now is some actual food. Close. Look back at the rest of the kitchen. Search the fridge. Your eyes catch a note typed to the door reading, Janie, stay out in all caps. Below it, and separate handwriting are those. Okie dokie. I appreciate it. I mean, it's really fun so far. Like, I'm someone who doesn't really necessarily is into visual novel games, but I've searched up a little bit to be like, okay, what's the game kind of involving, what's the game surrounding about, and I know that this game is something I really enjoy when games say that they're player choice based and actually make it so that your choices impact the story, because it's something that I've always complained about Life is Strange. Like, as much as I enjoyed Life is Strange, I feel like your options don't necessarily have an impact on the ending of the story. Like, Life is Strange 1 is so well loved, and I played and I was like, I could have been the biggest bitch on the planet. I could have killed every single character in this damn game. Still, none of that would have impacted the ending, because at the end, it would have been between choosing to save Chloe or saving the city. And it's like, what was all about? What was that all about? Why the fuck was I saving everyone then, if in the end I have to maybe choose to kill everyone still? I do love games. Exactly, like, it's one thing that I really want to try, Detroit Becomes Human, because I've heard so many people say, like, even the smallest choices can lead you down such a horrendous path that you didn't necessarily envision when you started. Like, for example, that one was one that I really enjoyed. It's called Gerda, A Winter in Flames. I have it on YouTube. I'm actually going to be playing the DLC on stream. And, like, it's so impactful. It is a very heavy story. It's about World War II in Denmark. But, like, the fact is that you can actually choose if you want to align yourself with the rebellion or if you want to align yourself with the Nazis. Even if you choose to align yourself, try, like, balance your relationship with both, you can see that every time you take an action to choose one side, the other side immediately feels it, and you don't get that like, keep that balance. You can see in the end, like, the fact that you played around with those, It's so good. Like, I loved having a game that actually chose to discuss such an important and realistic topic in such a great manner that actually showcase, hey, this really happened. Shit was this bad, and you the things you choose, yeah, they're going to really have an impact. I love games like this. Games like this are just such my vibe. It's incredible. But yeah, dude, I'm so excited. I'm like not even 30 minutes into the game. We're really just starting the game. Like, we just arrived to the city and we're mostly. Hold on. What did you do? Why did you send me a message? God damn it. God. Thank you, Mo. Thank you. I appreciate it. Also, I really want to get you missed it. You missed it. We met our cousin. We met our cousin for the first time. Dude, the way she smiles, perfection. It is the most awkward smile I've ever seen. It was perfect. I felt that smile in my soul. It was perfect. You open the fridge, you already feel the deep urge to wash your hands even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Okay, what do I want? Yeah, not the ice cream. Yeah. Oh, takeout? Oh god, what's that? Oh! Oh god, no, that's disgusting. Oh no, no, oh god, no. No, 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 no. Put it back, put it back, put it back. Don't eat it, don't eat it. God knows. No, put it back. God, can you imagine if I had accidentally chosen eat it? Oh god, that would be disgusting. Okay, thanks the jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. It was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. You need now some bread and peanut butter. Use this fridge. Keep looking. Okay. Low zip. Okay. Where did I check? Oh, right. The pantry. I didn't check it. Oh, look at the little mouse. Hello. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Damn, I just now realized there's a whole 2 cabinets filled with mac and cheese. Sweet Jesus. That's 2 cabinets filled with mac and cheese. Look closer. Hell yeah. At home gourmet, I haven't come back for seconds. You squint into the darkness of the pantry. Behind the molded bread, a single book lies forgotten. A thin layer of dust collected on its cover. You pick it up. Ooh. Oh! Ah. Ah. Why is it brain? Why brain? Dude, mac and cheese, when done properly, oh, slaps so hard. I follow this TikToker called Teeny, and she has a very specific way of making mac and cheese. Dude, I've heard so much good stuff. I tried it once because it's a huge amount of cheese that she makes, so I only made it once. Dude, I saw God in that moment. I straight up went to my soul ascended. It was so damn good. My soul left my body and was like, this is too good for a mortal to eat. It is just too exquisite for a mortal to experience. My soul left me in that moment. It was so damn good. My God. Both calf, brain, and aspic are unappetizing enough on their own, and you can only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person who called this their favorite food. No wonder your mom ran far, far away from this place. I would run too. Like, what do you mean you people are chopping off brains of animals and eating it? Like, Portuguese people will use a lot of things from animals in their cooking, like guts and blood and stuff. We do not use the brain. That's a boundary we do not cross. Well, we even have liver and kidneys and heart. Not the brain though. The brain is a limit. I don't think any Portuguese person would cross. You shut the book and put it back in its place. Examine back. I mean, do we? I feel like she's gonna know if we examine it. Okay, pick the bread first. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is some peanut butter. Peanut butter! Peanut butter jelly thumb! Peanut butter jelly thumb! King of nut butters. 30% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. The last ingredient you needed. Time to get to work. Yeah, let's close. You close the pantry door as best you can. Turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Also, quick, very, very important detail. There is a cat. If you treat the cat very well, I assume you are able to pet the cat. So right now, the goal is not, let's see what horrors expect us in this game. My goal at this moment is I need to make sure I am able to pet this cat no matter what happens. If I have to restart the whole fucking thing in order to pet the cat, I shall do it. Just saying. So if at some point everyone watching is like, why did you restart? I fucked up and I need to pet the cat. I fucked up and I lost the chance to pet the cat. That is why. Yep. Make the PJ! Despite the saying this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations, you can feed yourself. Yay! Job well done! And I got an achievement! All of that hassle only took you less than a minute. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Yeah, let's not... Oh, maybe we... Okay, approach him. Would that mean we can... Yes, okay. Yeah. It's clearly spots. Nah, back away. Okay. Okay, she does not still trust me. Okay, we're done. What do I do? Head to town. Hell yeah! Let's go! The cat still doesn't trust me. I'm getting the damn cat to trust me so I can pet it. I don't give a shit about anything else. Just the cat. There's not much left for you to do here, and then head out of town and explore town. You do this there. Anyway, Mo, I hope you're having a lovely day. You know, I hope you're having a fantastic day today or afternoon, whatever it is. The time of day that you are today, right now. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and everyone else may be watching us and joining us. I hope you guys are also having a fantastic day. It's Friday, exactly, like, it's Friday the 13th as well. This, have you checked? This was actually before the month began. Someone mentioned how we are having the perfect month. The 1st of February started on a Sunday, and everything else is gonna land perfectly until the day and the end. It started, it's exactly perfect. The line on the calendar, I was like, this is perfect, beautiful. The time of day is timing. Dang, damn, the day is day, huh? The day is day. Beautiful said, beautifully said. Shakespeare could have never have come up with such a brilliant saying as the day is daying. Beautiful. Should write a book about that. I mean, given the state of literacy in the world right now, I'm pretty sure anyone could have come up with the wildest shit and write a book about it, and somehow it would sell immensely. Exactly, it be like that sometimes, you know? Days be daying. Sometimes days don't be daying. Today, the day is daying. Perfect. If you'd have known you wound up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral is the best time for something like that. You never know. Aren't there men and women who somehow meet the love of their lives in funerals? I feel like, you know, a funeral is not a bad time to bury a hatchet on a family feud that you had no knowledge of. You could have been messing with weird shit, more weird shit than, you know, wanting to have a fresh start with a cousin who you've never met until 2 days ago. Just saying. Continue. It's really pretty out here. Damn, girl, you in the middle of the mountains. Of course it's gonna be pretty. Continue. Finally, you made it back to town. Don't look at that. That is insane. Oh my god. Holler, as the guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has a feeling of an idyllic country town. Its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane as you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Oh, puppy! Oh, puppy! Oh my god! Puppy! Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. Let me pet the puppy. Let me pet the puppy. Yes, tell me more about this wonderful creature. I am in love with this dog and wish to know everything there is to know about her. Perfect. Perfect response. I too wish to know everything about this sweet angel. Look at this. This is Bebe. This is a beautiful Bebe. Oh my god. Gladly. Her favorite food is cheesy whiz. Her favorite toy is an old sock. I sewed it to look like a squirrel. And her favorite show is Murder, She Wrote. She has excellent taste. Excellent, I tell you. Beautifully chosen. This is Sweet Chat's version of The Purge, exactly. This is like The Purge, Sweet Chat edition. Sometimes I'll leave it on the background while I'm working to give her something to do. She'll actually sit in her little bed and watch it like an old lady with her programs. Beautiful. Did you do meet? That's so cute. How'd you first meet her? My mom was a vet. She used to visit the regional animal shelter on weekends to do checkups. When I was really young, I'd go with her to volunteer, which really meant I'd do a little bit of animal work, then play with the dogs for the rest of the day. One weekend, believe it or not, someone dropped off this little 1-year-old pug that overgrown its cute puppy stage. I hate that. Like, so many people nowadays have this weird ass obsession of getting animals when they're very, very young, and then once they realize the puppy is going to grow, they're like, I don't want it anymore, just drop it off in a fucking shelter. Motherfucker, if you're not gonna get a puppy or a dog with the intention of keeping the animal, don't fucking get anything. Jesus. Pieces of shit. When I went to clean her kennel, she looked up at me with those big, watery, nervous eyes, waging her entire butt and whimpering like no one had ever loved her before. I could not fall head over heels, you know? My parents were rugged mountain folk, so they weren't big on toy breeds. At first, they refused to even consider adopting poor Gretchen. I kept visiting every week, and soon enough they caved and let me take her home. My dad still wasn't too keen on her at first. Soon enough, he was taking her wild on the trails like she was a hound dog. Oh my god. My dad and the animal he didn't want to keep 3 months after. What is it with dads? What is it with dads? Every time they're like, I don't want that thing in my house. I don't want that animal living near me. I don't want that thing close to me. Get it away. 3 months after you get it, that animal becomes your dad's best friend. Like, dads will go like, this is my baby. I will cherish him with my life. You didn't even care about him when he first arrived. That is different. I was a different man back then. I'm changed now. This is my baby. I shall worship him until he dies. What is it with that? Doing this shit every time. You can't help but notice that she's been talking about her parents in the past tense. Sorry for talking your ear off. I can't help it. I would prattle on about Gretchen for hours. Please keep talking. Please keep talking about your puppy. What were manners talking to you for this long without you introducing myself? I'm Stella. Not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of cold folks. You don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Yeah, let me introduce myself. I'm Ghost. You must be Tabby's cousin, right? That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all up alone up in that big house. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabby ever going something so... Yeah, let's be honest. She's kind of putting up a front. She's always, you know, even though we just met, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. She's putting up a front. I don't think she's doing too well. She's been icy, sure. It feels like she's putting it on as a front. She's always been a little rough around the edges. To be honest, it's always been hard to tell if it's just the way she is or if she's just been putting on an act her whole life. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. That'll probably be good for her now that she's staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everyone knows everyone here as far as back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you may have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. Then she graduated and that was that. If you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on the way to the diner for a cafe. They got amazing biscuits. My treat. No. Take up on the offer. Hell yeah! Biscuits? Your treat? Hell yeah! Awesome, let's go! Oh man, there's so many people here. Pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family state, the diner's filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. What are you buying, stranger? Everyone! What's up, baby? Nah, just let's be silent. Like we seem to that data. Or maybe introduce ourselves. I think maybe introducing ourselves, be like, hey, just passing by. Hey, Ghost, just in time for the funeral. Before anyone can respond, you and Stella casually slide into a booth. Pretend the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction. Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? Folks around here don't meet many strangers as is. With who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. After settling the booth, you can't help but pick up some of the murmurs of conversation around you. Listen in. Stella turns to Gretchen while you take a quick look around at the diner. At the counter, two policemen and a woman you assume to be the owner shoot sidelong glances in your direction while whispering to each other. Vivian's kid. Never thought I would actually meet them. Looks so much like her. Oh yeah, those eyes are unmistakable. That haunted look. I always thought it'd go away once you finally got out of this town. I guess unhappiness was baked into her DNA. I am a mother and her syrup-stained child sit at the table across from you. Mommy, who's that? Don't stare, Tulip. That's Miss Tabitha's cousin. Oh, so that's why they look so sad. I would look sad too if I had to have Miss Tabitha. Damn, roast, dude. Fucking roasted to oblivion. Do you think that this cousin is mean too? I don't know. Find out next time I go visit Miss Tabitha. I gotta finish your pancakes. They're almost cold. Sweet pea, and we gotta get home to Daddy. In the far... Okay, so I'm assuming this is the woman who is cleaning the house. In the far back corner, a man sits alone at a small table, sipping coffee and reading a paper. Why are strangers who wander into town never gorgeous blonde ladies of an appropriate age? Why is it always tall boys, punks and whippersnappers? Lastly, a group of coal miners sit hunched around the corner booth, readily scarfing down heaping plates of food. So that's the boss, cousin. There's the funeral this week, if I remember right. For old Miss Pearland. May she rot in peace. The late rat stacks. One shouldn't speak ill of the dead, no matter how foul they were, especially before they've been so much as lain to rest. If you'd been around in her heyday, you'd be speaking ill too, Rodriguez. He's right. Nastiest woman I've ever met. That Tabitha is a blessing compared to her. Curse the whole lot of them. May every scarlet burn in hell. That's enough of that. Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They quietly placed a cup of coffee in front of Stella. Here's some bacon for the little lady. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. You can hit the H button to hide the text box at any moment. Anything for you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. And said she's buying. No, don't do that. I'll just order a coffee. How much is a coffee? $1. That gets you unlimited refills. Sweet deal. I'll have a cup. No problem. Avery pulls a fragrant brew into an empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Should have gone for the biscuit. They're really good. I guess you've got all week. Maybe you'll get one tomorrow. Anyway, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? It gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids. I do it every month anyway. Oh, I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night. That's a fun thing to look forward to. There's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is the potluck like a church thing? Would it be weird for me to come if I'm not a member? No, the Sunday thing is coincidental. Coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here, if I'm being honest. Isn't this like the rural South? I get that. I'm not of the church-going persuasion myself. Same for me. Whatever feeling some folks get in church, I think that must be the feeling I get when I look up at the sky on a night hike. That feeling of peace and wholeness. That's not to say we're a town of heathens or anything like that. There are plenty of good, God-fearing folks around. They just aren't fans of the church. Where were we? Well, the building's okay, but the pastor's another story. There's something a little off about the guy. A little creepy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. Unfortunately, you probably will. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Okay. Kinda assumed I'd be spending my time trying to help Tabitha with how quickly she ran off. I'm not sure that's enough. Probably just do what I can to support Tabitha. I'm sure I'll be able. What's it with you? We just met. Oh, Henry, I got something in mind, honey? You got something in mind? Something telling me this is a loaded question. Was I being that obvious? My job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera. That's always better when someone else is there, too. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in town. Hey, Winnie wanted to give you a biscuit on the house. She sends her condolences. Oh, yeah, you didn't have to. I mean, let's just go with thanks. Because it feels like you didn't have to do that. It feels like it's gonna be more condescending than actually, you know, polite. Let's go thanks. It looks great. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth, as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Whoa. This is a really good biscuit. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, Estella mentioned she's famous. Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. That's not famous, I don't know what it is. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, she's a YouTuber! Hell yeah! Yeah, what kind of videos you do? She hunts cryptids. Ooh, sick! You should really check out her channel. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, Scatawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time. We really wound up doing numbers. The River Runner is a cryptid, not only known for a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River. And that's all I had to go on. Then I wound up catching this on camera. Phil puts out a phone and shows you a clip of something in the river. Despite the shaky camera footage, you can clearly make out the shape of the creature's head and its relative body proportions. Pretty sure it's a cat, a big one at that. Some folks say it was a beaver. If that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. Still not sure what it was, but I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. Totally a dog. Wait, a beaver? Hold on. Looks like a big cat. It's got his little kitty cat ears right there. Maybe it's a mountain lion. Nah, no way. It is absolutely not a mountain lion. There's no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found jack squat. There's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of waters. And the body's too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and I will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. Speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you want to come along? It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm going to go after the... Wait, no spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends anyway. See y'all around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after Skunk Ape. Interesting. Tell me more. It's kind of like Bigfoot, only smellier. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida. While I was doing research for last week's video, came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed that I've been seeing one on her deck playing tug-of-war with their dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Wanna tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky. That sort of thing. The band will Gretchen be there. You actually, okay. I think I'm good. I'm sure Tabitha's expecting me home. I'm kind of wiped. How about a rain check? Trying to get the lay. Actually, stranger to follow a girl I met in the woods unknown at night, chase after dangerous beasts. Exactly. Will she be there? Will she be there? Of course, it's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me. Say no more, I'm in. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school. It looked like it'll kind of be like a blast from the past. I miss those two. Our videos were terrible. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Though I guess Kaneka has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. Reese? I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of this cave if he's up to it. Mind if I make a quick call? Yeah, I'm alive! I'm alive! I'm dead. I'm alive again. I'm watching TV. I'm looking at you. Fuck you. I've returned from the dead. Let me just save because God knows I've been playing for a long time and I'm going to fuck up somehow. Okay. Stella puts out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Ring! Dude, what's up? It feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to come by or... Okay, really sure? If you change your mind. Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met someone cool in town today. They're Tabitha's cousin. No, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for Skunk Ape. We could take it to easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week. We can have more a low-key aim. How's that? Yeah, something happened. I'll bring them. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Yeah, is he okay? What happened? He's not feeling well. He's had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so. I feel like he's gotten a lot worse recently. Can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along with me. He's hilarious. You'll love him. I think I should swing by his place sometime this week. That'd be nice. Love to meet new friends. Awesome. I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to me. Kaneka is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. Friendship can wait. We got Skunk Ape to hands. We should probably head out if we want to make it to the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Yeah. Leave it generous, dude. Leave it. It's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you got it. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously. That's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. I mean, dude, if you can, why not tip? You know, if you add at least here in Europe, we know that employees do get paid by the service they provide, so tipping is optional. But I feel like if the person who is serving you did a good job, I think it's always cool to leave a tip, like even if it's like what 10% of the entire bill. I don't see the problem. Stella turns to leave the dinner with you following close by. Damn, that's very beautiful. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see a situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel... Hell yeah! More alive than you felt in years! Hell yeah, this is exciting! You feel alive, the fall breeze passing through the leaves, the orange hue of the setting sun painting your eyes, and the promise of excitement ahead. It's been a while since you felt this in the moment, this present. The world around you feels almost magical. For a mythical creature to actually manifest in front of you, it would fit perfectly in this world. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. Global warming, babes. Global warming will do that shit to you. nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. You ever hunt things that aren't, like ghosts, demons? Yes. Do you hunt other things? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. Nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. And all said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, I can't rule out the possibility there really are true, hauntings out there. There are, sure as heck I haven't seen one myself. Werewolves, I kinda lump in with cryptids. Be shocked if there actually were people out there who turned into animals. Werewolves lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility they exist, because if they really are out there, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. Let's stop all of that. Just bunk, am I right? What about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos of the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they are absolutely visitor. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I truly believe in aliens as well. There's no way in this vast universe we live in that we are the only planet that has life existing in it. There's no possible way that is real. There's no way. I refuse to believe that aliens aren't real. Like, I don't believe in those green beings and stuff like that. But dude, there's no way in such a vast universe we are the only planet with life in it. It's no way. I refuse to believe that. You don't see me hunting any aliens out here because we know they're real. Yes, exactly. Aliens are real. Yes, I knew we had a connection. I know someone who knows somebody who heard the story from this trucker in Fateville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely. Even though he had a full tank of gas. Suddenly it looked like daylight outside. He could see cows out in the field, birds in the sky. Then this metallic like egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. Passed out. When he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. It was like he had never even been there. It was just smooth skin where a pinky should be. I know it's a second-hand source. There's plenty more like it. And if they are true, could have been the government. Makes sense. For sure. Even if this one's hogwash, there's a lot of evidence out there. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out there? Other than anything cryptic related, of course. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deers doing it. I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tats on this lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. Okay, hold on. Right there. Okay. It's all stuff from the 50s though. Super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Yeah, let's go. Are you expecting anything out of here? That's fair. We are hunting a creature that stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping out star on my little YouTube channel? Hey, the chances are never zero, right? In fact, they may be low, but they're never zero. Okay, has anything bad ever happened on this hikes? Just curious. Let me think. That was that time back in early high school when we fell down a cliff. It was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine. His leg only took a week or two to heal. All in all, not too bad. I guess there was also time I was out here alone. I got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats. I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the wampus cats were actually skunks who were very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Classy she is, not. Took about an hour to get loose, which is pretty intense. A few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain. It could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was that time I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. Jesus! That happens to everyone sooner or later. I barely counted. What do you mean? You barely counted getting shot up? Nearly? Jesus. These hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Did you hear that? Calm down, Gretchen, you're a mutt. Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girl, so Duke. What the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. Who's this you suckered into coming with you? Wait a dick. You aren't. Is that? I see. Welcome to the Holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Both of y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best to steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter. I won't be too appreciative if fuck up a couple of fools with a scammer scare away the most sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Come on, Duke. Maybe I can help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did. I've yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it. Where you thrump around the woods at night yelling about cunkabunks and what have you. Exactly! The weather boy part is always necessary. Like, the second I see someone say, wouldn't you like to know, I always feel the need to include weather boy. Like, it's a must at this point. Like, every time I see a video of someone's making a question, my first thing is comment down, would you like to know, weather boy? Like, it's a staple in history of memes. And it's a staple in everyone's dialogue. Something's been getting on my chickens. I've lost 3 this week. I can't afford to lose many more than that. I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damned mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any one night of tracking. I know for a fact that what's been getting my chickens couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sign since the 1990s. Even those are iffy. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a crippled school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. Yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. Made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I don't think it's plausible. You'll get those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of those woods at dawn. If you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Nah, no, don't mess around. This feels like something more between them, so I feel like I should stay out of it. Dude, you're just wasting our time. Give us just one night out there. See what we can find. I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this. Yeah, right. Got some shaky photos of a raccoon and claim it's a heretofore unknown creature with that. That's heat-ray vision and some such nonsense. I know what I'm looking for. There's no way I'm backing down. I've got a film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening. I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I may lose my new sponsor. Who knows what that'll mean for my career? You ain't the only one on a schedule. As you well know, my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Baddie. They'll be gone here a whole week, so our chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. Let's just go. He's not gonna budge. Alright, no point in losing any more time arguing. Fine, we'll head back to town. Break a leg out there, Duke. Break a what now? I mean, good luck, old man. Alright, have a nice night, y'all. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way it came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll get around him. Sure don't want to like watch a movie? Hell yeah, I knew you wouldn't give up. Never. Trust me, we don't have anything to worry about from old Duke and his shotgun. I've gone out hunting with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. Trail's just up this way. Let's go. Hell yeah! No achievement! Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands the camera and takes position. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious ghost, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possibly relative of Bigfoot has been spotted along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. I can take the camera off your hand for now. You'll be able to start tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. Adventure, adventure, adventure. In the meantime, we get to take in all of this gorgeous scenery. Actually, better not fan of the bugs. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Can I romance her? Oh my god. Tell me I can romance her. That was so cool. Oh, that was so cool. Your gazes meet, and the two of you enjoy a brief moment of comfortable silence. The poor Gretchen is just sitting there like, just you and me, just us and your friend Steve. Only for it to be pierced by a loud percussive snort. That has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. No need to come to terms with your mortality. That's just sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen winds and pulls at her harness. And then it's gone. Gee, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. Too much of a potato. They don't make harness to fit potatoes, do they? It's got my heart. I'm ready for the hunt. Ooh. Why do you bring her with you? Doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. I actually find it to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. Just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Bugs aren't exactly known for their good health. Here she is, running around the woods at 17. Damn, she's 17. She a big girl. She an old lady. I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. By the law of nature, don't you, Gretch? Something wrong. See its face? Now you mention it, there was something a little off. I bet it was an absence, maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. There's not much we can do about it. I'm ready for the hunt. I got my heart rate up. So ready for the hunt. Except for me. How about we take a quick snack break to fuel up, then we get right into the night activities. Oh, sweet! As I settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Now let's see what she takes first. I might not be hungry. I think it's probably a good time to take a bit of a rest. We've been hiking for a while now. If we're lucky, things might get exciting soon. Oh, you would start. Look at that, she's so cute. Why are their eyes? Why are their eyes looking at me right here? Why are eyes looking at me like right here? I don't like this. You and Stella settle down and overlook snacks in hand as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. So tell me, what's it like in boobies? So, at the start of the episode, I had the chance to choose my name and the town where I come from. And I was like, there's no way they're just gonna let me put anything in here. So I chose the name Boobies. They didn't actually let me. That's why she's like, what's it like living in Boobies? God. Oh, perfect. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what's it like to be a ghost. In a closet and house with 10 roommates. Yeah, why do I want to know? Why wouldn't I want to know? I've lived in this town my whole life. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. It's me, I'm the roommate. I'm the roommate. I didn't find this guy. An old roommate on mine had him move in, then they left and just stuck with me with him. It's not the worst roommate I've ever had, so I can't complain too much. Biggest issue is it's completely lack of respect for any boundaries. He sleeps on the couch in the common area most nights, always unclothed. He still bites on my food, which he thinks is being really sneaky about. There's nothing sneaky about taking a huge bite of a freshly made sandwich and there are only 2 of us living there, even if I'm in the other room when it happens. He infringes on my privacy all the time too. If I close the door to my room, he'll just start screaming, sometimes even attack the door until I open it. That's the way. It's like he has a complex about closed doors. Which of course also means he doesn't close the door when he's doing his business. Almost like he wants me to watch him. At least once a week, he somehow misses and leaves these big pee puddles, which I always wind up stepping in. Getting to the point where I think he's causing lasting damage to the house. No matter what I say or do, it just doesn't get through to him. Anyway, sorry for the rant. I could go on for hours about this guy. I mean, he's a cat, yeah, but he's a particularly horrible cat. It's not like I can just give him away or anything. That'd be cruel. Wait, he's a cat? Like the animal? Yeah, his name's Truck. I'm terrified I won't get my security deposit back because of what he's done to the place. So, what do you do for a living? a streamer! Hell yeah! What do? Nothing. I'm unemployed. I'm a streamer! I'm actually a streamer. No way! Fellow content creator. Guess we got a lot in common. What are your odds? What sort of streams do you do? Horror movie? Or video game? Play video games. Video games. That's cool. I'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. Ghostly Cozy, go check it out on YouTube. And follow me on TikTok as well. How do you like him? I wouldn't trade it for the world, absolutely. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrow when I tell them what I do. I love it. Might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I do for anything. Street smart, a crisp breeze passes over you. You can't help but shake the feeling that you're being watched. You scan the tree line and something catches your attention. For the shortest moment in time, your eyes meet with the eyes of someone or something else. I've been telling you, babes, there's something there. Right here, there's something right here. Then they're gone. I think we're being watched. Might be skunk ape. Do our best to pretend it isn't watching us. We don't want to scare it off. What about you? What's your story? Whitey and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in. It has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it. I'm glad I could keep it in the family. Great-great-grandfather built the house. He must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. I'm sorry about your parents, by the way. It's alright. I've done my morning. Yeah, I get it. My mom died pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things. Thanks, Ghost. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding up? And again, I mean, I feel like that's the kind of thing that it depends on how the relationship was. Like, if the relationship was good, if the relationship was bad, it really does depend on it. So I think I'm gonna go with Ren and I'll talk about it. I know exactly what that's like. Let me know if you ever want to talk while you're here. I'm always around and willing to listen. It's showtime! Yeah, everything else went quiet. I could hear all sorts of wildlife just a second ago. Now it's quiet. You're right. Whatever made that sound is close. Here, watch Gretchen for a moment while I check this out. Something's gonna pop out. I feel like something's gonna pop out of nowhere. Let me just say before anything else. Okay. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds were in need after all. What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either. I think we can rule out skunk ape. Whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. Looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. I must follow. Now I gotta... Let's go follow along quietly. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown. Gretchen is idly pulling you along by her leash. Now I'm excited about this. Oh no! Ow! Here I thought you were supposed to be a hard mountain girl. You don't spend as much time running through the woods as I do without getting a little embarrassed every now and then. Usually Gretchen's the only one around to see. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Jesus, still alive. I guess we have to roll the camera. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks. She's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate. She definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor. Could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that we can do for her at this point. I hope I don't get demonetized for this one. You probably will. You very much probably will. Wait, you hear that? Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go on home? Birdie? Birdie? Oh no, what happened to your sweetheart? Dude, we just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. Jesus H. Christ. Examine the chicken. You stoop down to look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. The wings is barely attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. Whatever got a hold of her busted her wing up too. Little bastard. Yeah, what a bastard. Street smart. There was an hesitance in Stella's voice. She doesn't seem to tap to intentionally hurt animals, but it's dark out here. Yeah, she could have accidentally stepped on the wing. Maybe she stepped on it without noticing. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor. This is something else. Skin is stretched on, the growth pulsing beneath. She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain in a couple of days. Happened to me once, there's not so much as a scar these days. I don't know, it kind of looks like there's something in there. Looking more closely at the growth, you think you can see something squirming inside. Oh. Having investigated to your heart's content, you step back and give the bird space. Yeah, this is just like the deer. There's something really wrong with all the animals we're seeing tonight. No goddamn shit, it's like some kind of plague. It's better not to be contagious. Do you think she's become an egg? Like one of those things that it's going to pop out of her? No, I refuse to entertain that notion. She ain't some kind of incubator. She just needs that thing drained. Maybe some antibiotics, that's all. This is just like the deer. Deer? What deer? We ran into one earlier. It had growths just like bird teeth. As you, Duke and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you. Gently at first, barely whisper. But then a guttural moan, and then another, and another. Until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. Yeah, I think we should get out of here. Agreed. That's all. We've had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie. Let's get you on. You guys hearing this? She starts filming again. As Duke scoops up the injured Birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. It's like you're suddenly surrounded, the strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. What the fuck is that? You feel a tightening in your leash, pulling at you from behind. Don't you step another foot close or I'll shoot. Don't think I won't. The man hesitates and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be its eyes on Birdie, stuck under Duke's arm. The leash is drawn fully taut, and then there's a sudden looseness. Gretchen starts making ungodly noises, screaming and howling along with the din around you. You dick! Leave my baby alone! You and Stella turn just in time to see another of the creatures slithering out from the bush. Gretchen whines and barks, reaching a feared pitch as another creature, malformed hands grasp at her. What's going on over there? Oh no. As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A pattern of unnatural speed and then chaos. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly joined limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence if it paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, a desperate cry growing unheeded. Shit! Get your grubby little hands off my bird! Shit. I gotta help the puppy. The poor chicken, as much as I want to help the chicken is just, I feel like she's too far gone to be able to help. I feel like we need to help Gretchen. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh! You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. Then there's a deafening blast of Duke's shotgun. Suddenly it is gone. Duke? Oh no. Shit. Holy shit. Holy shit! Oh, damn. What do I do? First things first, I grab Gretchen. Step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe. Step 2. What's step 2? Yeah. We need to get our story straight. Dude had a hunting accident by himself. People need to know about these things. Duke's family deserves closure. The town deserves to know what's out here. Maybe the cops will help. Yeah, let's remain silent. Like what she says. This whole thing is hard to believe, isn't it? We get more footage. We got a clear shot of these things. Maybe if we follow the blood trail. Nah. Stella, you froze. You will have to get out of here. Okay, let's go. Yeah, you need to leave, girl. Oh, mama. Jesus. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving. Say nothing. Continuing forward with grim determination. Just leave. You need to leave. We're almost there! You and Stella reach the main road, and the whispers fade back into the sound of nature. Sounds like they've stopped following us. Should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. Oh, damn. 6 missed calls from her. 13 text message. Yeah, she seems worried. It's pretty late, isn't it? Stella puts out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountains on the Asgina Trail. Tookie's dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay. Hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's going to tell Bo? I guess now we wait. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, Deputy Franklin, a mysterious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. See, right here. A thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam hell? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury dog boy? Could have been a naked maniac. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they aren't human. They killed Doug. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond. If you don't mind, this is evidence. What? Okay, let me just turn it off to save the battery. Street smart, Nikina. As Stella fills with the camera, you notice her pop out the memory card and slid it up her sleeve. She's keeping the footage. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body. For now, Sheriff Ugby and I, please call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you in. Who are you exactly? That's Ghost. They came into town today for the funeral. Right, sure. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. Wasn't it? Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. It ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are deputies, Derrickson bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs. Retrieving Duke will be just have to wait. If you kindly step into the vehicle, we can turn you safely to your house. Do we have to ride back with you? You can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, love lady. That is, if your mama permits. Sure, Earl. You can look Gretchen on the way back to town. Oh, the poor dog. The cops usher you and Sally into the back of their squad car. You're just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hookby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella. A worried look stretched across the little pug face as Hookby scratches behind her ears. Stella is unusually quiet as the car makes its way down the pitch-black mountain road. She went rigid the second she sat down, muscles stiff and unmoving as she stares out the window, jaw clenched. You good? She doesn't respond. You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of her tension ease, and hear her let out a self-soothing sigh. I guess we just saw a man die. I don't know what to say either. Looks to me like she just got a bout of car sickness. Must be why she thought walking home sounded like such a good idea. Guess whatever y'all saw of them woods wasn't as bad as an upset tummy. You serious? Oh my fucking god. I'm sure she'll be right as rain once we get back down the hill, though she's best not try to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late cleaning the squad car. We're only a few minutes away now. Y'all better keep it in together until then. Dude, just saw a man die. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. You're just out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. You, whatever your name was. Ghost. Sure, you're in town for the funeral. Good. Don't you go leaving behind before then. I imagine we'll need to ask a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Sally, keep an eye on them for us. Make sure I don't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night, son. Bye, Richie. Y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. You can't trust the fucking cops with these things. Here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Yeah, why did you want to walk? That's a fair question. I just had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them. I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night. Yeah, keep an eye on me. Really fucking for real. Can't believe I'm a suspect after we showed them that footage. I told you we shouldn't trust the cops. Can't believe it either. It's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. We won't get to that point either, because we're gonna do a little investigation on our own. Got to find out more about those things. If we can get clear footage, or but yeah, track one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should have her now before it gets any later. Yeah, I should check in on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to bed up that mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight. Nah, you should really head back. Okay, if you're sure, I won't stop you if that's what you really want. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? Good luck. Scribble some number on a piece of paper before handing it to you. I'll see you tomorrow. We're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Yeah, Tabitha kinda needs... As far as you know, those creatures from the woods have infested these trails as well, but it's too far for you to turn around. You'll either make it back to the state or you won't. Oh! Ghost? Welcome home. Stares silently at the figure before it vanishes into the black of the night a moment later. The salvation inside you made a mad dash to the door. Try the door. Thank God you're back. What the hell have you been? Yeah. I met this girl in town, we hit it off, you know, one thing led to another. And I watched a man die right in front of me. Nothing unusual, as you should expect. I went to the woods with this girl I met to find some cryptids, and I just would watch you men die. Ah, so you met Stella then. That explains everything. She's got me all worked up. I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. Can you tuck me in? You don't want to hang out? I'm still all hyped up on adrenaline from tonight. Love to just hang out for a little while. Cool down a bit. No, I'm not going to hang out with you. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Don't do anything stupid while I'm asleep. Just go to your room and sleep. But alone in the state, the sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. As you collapse onto the mattress, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. Yeah, call her. After the scenario you experienced this night, I feel like you should call her. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, a warble in her throat. Did you make it back alright? Yeah. I ran into someone on the way back. A miner, I guess? You know my name. It's some really creepy stuff. Scary, man. I think I got some interesting leads too. We can compare notes tomorrow. Till then, get some rest, alright? I'm glad you're safe. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seemed like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments for now. You're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters. And make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. And tomorrow, if you're lucky, wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Oh god, that is creepy as shit. Oh, that was creepy as all shit. Oh, who's that? Oh, is that blood? Shit. Oh, something is there. Oh damn, look at the door. Holy shit. Oh. Thank you so much for playing. This is the end of episode 1. And Scarlet Hollow's free demo. If you'd like to continue, your saves will automatically carry over into the full game. Oh, sweet! Thank you. If you'd like to continue with this world, stay in episode 2. Please save your game now. Yeah, I already saved. Let me just put it. Yes. Okay. Exit the main menu. Yo, this was awesome! This is such a good game, y'all. Not even kidding, this was such a fantastic game. Oh my god, I loved it. It was so good. It is so nice. I love this kind of games, like these creepy, eerie vibes, these kind of like horror elements. Ah, so good. The art style is fantastic. The gameplay is so smooth. The way the dialogue is written is so nice. Oh my god, I love it. Is so good. As usual, every time we end something, we let the credits roll. Game Smolder's Microplay! Oh shit! Everyone supported us along the way, including you. Oh sweet! Yeah, I've seen that Gab played this game. I think she actually backed it up. When the first episode came out, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, dude, this was awesome. This was incredible. Oh my god, what a game. This was amazing. I loved it. Oh, so good. So good. I loved it. It was so good. I really am now hyped up for the rest of the game. Like, it must be so incredible. The first game really has you hooked on what it has to offer. It's so nice. Like, I think I'm probably gonna get the rest of the game and like finish everything until they eventually launch the last episode before I try to play it, you know, with more characters, playing around with more characteristics, because I feel like I might accidentally spoil myself with some stuff for episode 2, like ways to choices to make and stuff like that. But this was awesome. This was incredible. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop here. I'm going to be rating Earthfield. She's currently playing what? She's playing Minecraft at this moment. So let me go and give them some love. Y'all know the drill. At this point, you should. If you haven't, what the fuck are you doing? If you don't know that we're all here to show some love. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna stop. Thank you all so much for being here. Take a time out of the day to join me, whether you're watching live, whether you're watching, following, commenting. This is the thing that happens when I haven't streamed for a long time. I ended up forgetting how my outros work. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you had a fun time with this game here, as much as I did. And hopefully I will see you on the next one. And until then, stay awesome, stay truthful, and I will see you all on the next one. Stop.